have mercy on me. Cleanse me from my sin. Wash me from my guilt.
This is going to be a 1 hour and 15-minute one-man show, a dramatization of the life of St. Paul, which was written and it is being acted by Glenn Smith, who is a layman from Schenectady, New York, who grew up in East Rockaway, Long Island. Glenn has been doing this, I understand, for a number of years now, since the year of St. Paul a few years back, has traveled around the country with this show and also has performed it in the Republic of China as well.
You see, if I can't be out on the highways of Rome proclaiming the gospel, then at the very least, I can use my pen. I call it a visit with St. Paul, because when we meet Paul, he's at the end of his apostolic career. He's under house arrest in Rome under the Emperor Nero. And as we know, he was allowed visitors. And so the people that come to see a performance are the visitors. And what I do as Paul is tell them basically my life story, how I met Christ on the road to Damascus, and of course how I began the missions, the great missions across the then known empire. And it's been a wonderful opportunity to present Paul's teachings and his life in a way that hopefully entertains as well as inspires people. I urge you to read and study and pray with this all-important word. And most of all, to meditate, to reflect upon, to really take in with all your being the passion of Jesus, his death on the cross.
I suppose for many people too, they catch St. Paul in small bits in the second readings on most Sundays at Mass, and so this is an opportunity, I think, really to be exposed to him in his totality, if you will, in a short period of time. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of catechetical effect that has on people coming tonight.
It's beautiful, 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 beautiful.
I thought it made him real. It brought about much that I knew scripture-wise, but put to it some reality, some sense of seeing Paul as the person.
Every time I do it, I feel like I come away stronger. I feel like I come away stronger in my faith. It's hard to describe the feeling. I know that I'm not worthy to wear the sandals of St. Paul. That's obvious. Maybe that goes without saying. But inasmuch as this was something that I never sought out to do, but rather seemed to come to me, doors opening, God working and opening doors so that I could do it. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it, and it does give me a greater appreciation for St. Paul and for his life. We praise you, Lord. Hallelujah. Love is patient. Love is kind. It is never envious, arrogant, or boastful. Love is never rude. It's not self-serving. It doesn't seek its own agenda. It's not prone to anger. It doesn't hold grudges. Love doesn't rejoice in what's wrong, but rejoices in the truth. Love bears all things. There is no limit to love's hope, nor its power to endure. Love never fails. When I was a child, I spoke like a child, I thought like a child. But now that I'm a man, I've put aside childish ways. For now, we see as in a distorted mirror. But then, we shall see face to face. Now, we know only in part. But then, we shall know fully, even as we are fully known.
Faith, hope, and love remain. But the greatest of these is love.